What's good, Wealthbuilderz? This is the man, this is the myth, the wealth builder himself, back again with another video. Alright, so let's get to it, right? So I was watching this video, watching this little short snippet video of this young lady online. Somebody posted it, and you know, I want you to watch it, right? I want you to watch the video. I'm gonna let you watch the video, then we're gonna come back and talk about the video, and I'm really gonna give you my insight on it, right? So here you go.
Hey ladies, one time I told a dude that when I get married, I want someone who is going to provide for me and pay all of these bills. Duh. He said something to the effect of, you don't want a man, you want a dad. You must not have a dad ever, blah, 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 blah. No, sir. I do have a dad. That's why I want that. My dad spoiled me to death and still does to this day. If I call that man right now and tell him I need some money, it's going to be in my cash out within the next 10 minutes. So you think I'm going to go from that to being in a relationship with a man who don't do nothing for me? Does that make sense to you? Like, just make it make sense. Make it make sense. That's what a man is supposed to do, in my opinion. Now, if that's not how you feel, that's completely okay. There are plenty of women out here on the earth who do not believe that a man's job in a relationship is to protect and provide. Go find one of them and do whatever it is that dummies do when they get together. But if you want to be over here, it's going to cost you something, sir. Sorry, blame David.
All right, so you watched that video, right? So the young lady stated a lot, right? Her daddy pretty much spoiled her rotten for any other dude to be able to, you know, really live up to her standards, right? And live up to his way of doing things, because you're, as a dad, right, you're supposed to give your daughter literally a kind of like a starting point or a outline, or pretty much some type of base of how she wants to be treated, how her husband should be treating her, how her boyfriend should treat her, and things of that nature. Correct? Right? And if you think that's correct, like this video. Like this video. So now I know that's correct, right? I have a daughter, right? I have one daughter, 3 sons. So with that being said, I'm like, okay, watching the video, and I'm like, okay, you sound crazy, girl. Okay, you want your boyfriend or husband to pretty much be your daddy, and your daddy gives you money on the whim whenever he can, right? Spoils you just as much as he can. Whenever he got money and you need it, he got it for you. That's cute and all, but in reality, especially in today's economy, the number of dudes that you're gonna find that are able and capable of doing that is highly unlikely. Okay, number one. Number two, you sound like you're willing to be bought, right? You're willing to let a man buy you. What do I mean by that? Well, oh, he got money. Oh, he's decent looking. Might not be the most attractive guy to you, but long as he's decent looking and he got money, then you down, right? You down to play. You down to see what's up, because that man got money. That is the worst way to be thinking, okay? Number one. Number two, you should want to create something with that man. You should want to build something with that man, establish something with that man as like a family, establish a 2-income household, help that man, assist that man in ways that, you know, that might not always require you to be monetarily assisting, but it could be sweet things like take care of the household, make a sandwich for his work, let that man, you know, sleep in on Saturdays, and you take care of the family for that man so he can get some rest, you know, things like that. That's what you do as a woman, right? You help him financially also, or help out financially also, with bills and with you know, buying groceries, you know, doing things like that, right? Buying clothes for the kids, you know, stuff like that. That's where a woman should come in. You know what I'm saying? Because women get caught up into this whole idea, oh, I need a provider and protector. Okay, yeah, he could provide, meaning like he can help out and he could take on a big portion of the bills. Like, I'm a big believer of, you know, man taking on a big portion of the bills if he can, right? Like maybe pay the rent, maybe pay a car note, you know what I'm saying, and a car insurance. But, you know, the woman in his life should be, you know, paying the light bill, the cable bill, maybe the phone bill. You know, there's a lot of bills that we have nowadays that back in the day people didn't have. Okay, we got all these, you know, apps that we pay for, all these little things that add up every month, and it causes financial distress because you're not keeping up with the times. So I say all that to say, like, in this video particular, this young lady make it seem like if the man is not giving, you know, money whenever she needs him, and he's not paying everything for her no matter what, then he's useless. That is crazy, because a provider doesn't always provide money. Okay, he provides stability, provides you with loving, caring, attention, help around the house, love. Have we forgotten that the whole point of being in a relationship is to receive love from that other person, and you give that person love at the same time? I think we've forgotten that the whole point of being in a relationship, other than companionship, is loving each other, having someone there when times is hard, and when you get fired from your job, or when your parents die and you need someone there to cry on, it, to have someone to put, to put you in your place sometimes, to hold you when you're disappointed with life, and be there with you when, like I said, when a family member or a friend passes away and you need someone to console you. That's what relationships are for. Okay, we've gone so far into this whole financial shit that we've forgotten why we're in a relationship nowadays. Shit doesn't make any sense, right? Because in reality, without relationships with people, it's a lonely existence. And humans are not, let me tell you a secret. Humans are not created to be alone. That's why it's so many of us. That's why a man can impregnate multiple women, right? Because the whole point is that we are here to multiply, to make more of us. You know what I'm saying? We are not meant to be alone. We are meant to be in packs. We are meant to have multiple children. Some cultures are meant to have, well, most cultures, but in reality, we're probably meant to have multiple wives and all that good stuff. But that's a whole nother video. But all I'm saying is that we need to get away from the whole thought process of, oh, only dating or being with someone because they can financially do something for you. When in reality, half the time, that's not even a great relationship. That's all I'm trying to say, man. So this is basically when daddy, you know what I'm saying, being a good dad or dad, gotta realize that you shouldn't buy your daughter's love. You shouldn't be paying for everything. You know what I'm saying? Pay for what you need to do. Spoil your daughter with love. Spoil your daughter with attention and being there for her and showing her things. Not only money. Try not to spoil her with money at all, really. You want to spoil her with attention, love, caring, affection, things of that nature. That's so when she goes out into the dating world, she'll look for a man that's loving, caring, attentive, wants to be around her, show her all the attention in the world that he can give her, and not just money. If you build a female into a money hungry animal, that's all she's gonna get is money. She's not gonna get the love. She's gonna get guys that have arrogant. She's gonna get guys that might physically abuse her, treat her wrong, but he's buying and paying his way, giving her presents and paying her car note, right? But he smacks the shit out of her every chance he gets. Do you really want that for your child? Do you really want that for your daughter? No, right? So you treat her kind, treat her with attention, treat her with love, treat her with all the things you can, and try not to spoil her with money. That's simple. All right? Till next time, Wealth Builders. I know it's a different video, but I told you I was coming with some heat. Till next time, Wealth Builders. It's the man, it's the myth, the Wealth Builder himself, signing off for when being a good dad goes wrong. Do remember, Wealth Builders, make more, save more, build more. Peace.